Hi guys, Paul here from GigaProfits. I'm going to be talking today about different types of blog content, different types that you can utilize to scale up your business. Now I'm going to talk about first one type of blog content which is actually kind of older. So there's so many blogs out there, as you know, and this blog in particular is all about text and SEO, right? And then there's another type that I wanted to talk about today, which is, not as traditional. It's more of writing a blog, but it's more real. So for example, like let's say one of your videos that you do, you want, like for example, this video, if I was to, and which we do, is we take the video and we take all of the, take all of the text from it and rewrite it, right? So whatever content is in this video, we'll rewrite it in a form of a blog, right? And we'll share this same content, this same message about this topic onto our social media platforms, right? So now the purpose of this blog is not as much for SEO, but it's more just to have more content, right? So you're taking content, for example, that's video, and you're replicating it into text content, right? Because some people like to watch video, but then of course there's some people that like to also read. So people aren't always there to just watch videos, and some just don't enjoy it as much, right? So for that audience that wanted to read the content of this blog, the content of this video in a blog form, we write that and we share that article, we email it out to them, and we also give them that option, right? On top of that blog page that you create, that blog content, you also can include a link to this video. You can include a link to other things, maybe an offer and stuff like that. But my honest opinion is that when you do share content, don't try to sell. Just give to give. Give because you want to give information and you want people to consume it and you want people to learn. Because as you educate them more about the topic that you guys have in common, the more you'll also build trust, and they'll get to know that, they'll get to know you better, right? Because at the end of the day, businesses are businesses, technology is technology, but people are always going to be people. And if you can make that human connection in the tech world, then you're using the tech as a medium, right? You're using the blog, you're using all this content that shows on people's phones as a medium for you to connect with people, right? And once you connect with them and they build trust, they're more likely to purchase from you, and not in an aggressive sales manner. I mean more in a soft sales manner, right? Where people want to buy from you because they want to buy from you, right? Like for example, we want to go buy from Adidas or Nike or whatever it is because we associate quality, or we associate a brand with that product, that merchandise, right? And same goes for any services, right? If you think in your mind like, okay, where do I usually buy from? Where do I usually get orders from? Like, do I order Uber Eats? Do I order Skip the Dishes? Like, what is it? Who do I trust more, right? That's the brand quality, right? So imagine that those brands were to communicate to us more and more, but not just try to sell us on their services, but they were gonna give us, information on restaurants. They were gonna give us write-ups and videos on local restaurants. That would be a great way for them to increase their brand awareness, right? So brand awareness is done through, these types of mediums, right? So for blog content, what I would recommend is definitely get, your videos and all that up, because that's the easiest thing, is the truest form of you bringing out what's inside you into a video. Trust me, if you were to write it, if I was to write about this, I do not think I'd be able to say as much in writing as I would in video. However, there could be some of you that don't like to be on video, so therefore you would just write it directly, okay? Then you can always make a video of that blog, so you can do it in the reverse as well, okay? So anyways, I hope this video helps you guys in starting to create your content. If you do not create content, you're gonna end up being, kind of unknown. I mean, it's always, I mean, you'll get the word of mouth aspect, of course, but until you start producing some content and putting it online, it's going to be very unlikely that people are going to find you, because there's millions and millions, if not billions, of pieces of content out there. And if you want to share it in your local circles, you should share some content and at least get people's attention, right? That they know that you exist, okay? Can you imagine, if you think back, if you're driving by somewhere on the way to work or on the way to your business, and you're seeing a restaurant and you're like, wow, I never knew that was there, and it was right around the neighborhood from your house. So this is a prime example of someone that did not communicate well to the community that they were there. Now, you want to ask yourself, do you also want to be that type of business, or do you want to be the type of business that is getting attention on people's cell phones? And that's where people are spending their time, on their cell phones quite a bit. Collectively, it's hours and hours a day, and 50% of that time is on social media. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Being an entrepreneur isn't easy, I understand that, but go for it one step at a time and try to enjoy the process. Take care. Bye.